I'm not in the camp of some of these ex-AFL players and media personalities trying to really play it down as if it was.
I can't get my head around some people saying that that's just a football act. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
We know from
it hasn't,
the last
and it hasn't
3
been.
years, and I've been consistent on the pod. After the guys got rid of the ball, you're not allowed to touch them.
Exactly.
So to line them up like that is even worse.
Even the time between that Stewart and Prestia incident to now, things have changed. So obviously we've had groups of players sue the AFL for negligence around CTE, concussion, and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the tribunals come out a lot stronger about it. I mean, the issue that we had earlier in the year was that Cozzy Pickett was very fortunate in his bump in round 1 on Bailey Smith because Smith got up straight away and kept playing. Whereas Elijah Hewett, young kid, I know his age shouldn't matter, but you know these are young men you're talking about, or women in the women's game where if you hit them, they're still growing. They're still developing adults, so it's possibly even more risky for them. But yeah, there's been some really strange commentary as well. Some ex-players out there. No need to name them and fuel the fire, but they just don't get it that head knocks are just not cool anymore.
Or just calling it soft and what's happened to our game. Yeah. It's just like you got to grow up and you got to move with the times.
I think that conversation's about 4 years old now. I think we're all aware of where the game is heading.
But it's still happening. That's the sad part of it. Anyway, as you said, we don't need to carry on about it. But yeah, I do. I think it's a 3-week suspension, and like as you said, the rules have changed and the expectation has changed since then. I mean, the Stewart bump is probably 5 or 6 weeks if that happens today.